Hi, my name is Miss Sheldon, and not only am I a teacher, but I am a swing dancer, a swing dance instructor, and former competitor. I always liked swing music and big band music from the 40s. My grandmother was a jitterbug in the 30s and 40s. She and her little brother used to enter dance contests, and she liked the jitterbug, but she loved the Charleston even more because she could dance by herself. You didn't need a partner, and she could kick real high. And I always wanted my grandmother to teach me, but she would say, "Oh, heck, I don't do that anymore." Well, I took my grandmother to her 50th class reunion, and she was the class of 1940, so all the music was swing and big band era music, and all of the alumni from her graduating class were dancing to swing music, and they were doing dances called the jitterbug, the Lindy Hop, and the Charleston, and I wanted to learn them, but again, my grandmother wouldn't teach me. I was a tap dancer in my mid to late 20s. I picked it up as a hobby because I felt like I needed to exercise and I needed something to do. And I was also going to school to become a teacher. And while I was out at school one night, one of the students in my class was dressed up in the style of the 1940s. And I says, "Well, you look nice. You look like you should go swing dancing." She goes, "Funny, I'm going to go swing dancing." I said, "What? Where do you swing dance here?" So she told me where I could find swing dancing. At the time, I was also a bank manager, and I had to go out to meet a client for a birthday party. And I didn't want to go because you had to schmooze and you had to try and get people to buy products that you sell at the bank while you're at this birthday party for this customer. So I went to this weird nightclub on the strip, and I couldn't find the client. And I thought, I got all dressed up for this. It's like 10 o'clock on a weeknight, and I'm looking good. I thought, do I just go home? And I thought, no, I'm going to go to where the swing dancing is. So by myself, I went over to the Bellagio into the Fontana Lounge, where there was a big band playing called Jump, Jive, and Wail. And in the middle of the set, they gave a dance lesson, and that was my first dance lesson. And that was in 1999. So over 20 years ago, I took my first swing dancing lesson in the Fontana Lounge from the lead singer of that band. When I found out that there was a US Open of swing dancing, I was hooked. So I found a partner, I took all the classes that I could, and this is pre-YouTube. So we couldn't just go online and find videos on how to do it. So I had to travel to California and go to workshops and camps, and I took private lessons from people who were world renowned in the art of swing dancing. And eventually, after a couple of years, my partner and I made a name for ourselves. We were competing on the national circuit. We were teaching regionally. I once got to teach both Charleston and collegiate shag on a Carnival cruise ship, on a cruise one time. And one of the things that I'm probably most known for, besides being a goofy, cheesy performer, would be that my dance partner and I placed third in the nation at nationals, and that made us the alternate for representing the United States in Lindy Hop at the World Lindy Hop Championship. I kept dancing regularly until about 2004. My dance partner and I stopped dancing together, and so I was on my own. It's hard to compete without a partner. I picked up another partner here or there, and we would compete from time to time. But eventually I suffered an injury and slowly started dancing less and less. As a result of being a swing dancer, I have friends all over the United States and in some countries around the world. And regardless of what city I travel to, I can go on social media and I can have instant friends because we have swing dancing in common.